Hello, this is leaguetwo here, and today I'm back here with another brand new week video, of course, another series, every single Monday. As a reminder, we do cover the review of the matches of like 5 things we've learned, and today, of course, we're going to go recap and discuss about 5 things we learned from the Chesterfield game, what we could have done better ahead of the upcoming home game this Saturday against Accrington Stanley. If you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, and we're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. So where I start from here is, of course, Saturday's result ended in a 1-1 draw at Chesterfield. Of course, I was at the game on Saturday. We did the matchday vlog, covered the whole game and my thoughts on the game. Thoughts on the game in general, before we do obviously go into 5 things what we can improve, is, look, I feel like we dominated the game for 80 minutes against Chesterfield. But yes, we got the first goal. I thought Hepburn Murphy was quality. Of course, Hepburn Murphy showed his quality. Great goal. Dan Crowley, of course, looked very good, especially with his crosses on that right-hand side. Playing in that middle of the park, setting up a lovely goal for Hepburn Murphy. But it was all good. But my only issue I had in that game was that we were so defensive. That was my only worry. We were too defensive in that game. Hepburn Murphy showed his quality. Great goal. Dan Crowley, of course, looked very good, especially with his crosses on that right-hand side. Playing in that middle of the park, setting up a lovely goal for Hepburn Murphy. But it was all good. But my only issue I had in that game was that we were so defensive. That was my only worry. We were too defensive in that game. We kind of like fell off the gas a little bit after going 1-0 up. And yes, it was nice to see people like Aaron Collins coming back from injury, which looked like he looked very sharp when he come on in the game. But we've done 1 point in a possible 9 now. 1 point of a possible 9 against 3 good teams. It ain't good enough at the moment. And this is why I just feel like things we do need to improve. Yes, there is a couple of positives I will say about the game, is that Luke Offord and Marvin at the back, Offord going back in that centre-back role. The defence was very, very, very solid. And Offord was like winning challenges. I even said it in the vlog on Saturday. He was winning aerial threats, winning challenges. And he was very difficult, of course, for Chesterfield to attack and try and stop him. But I thought him and Marvin, both centre-backs, were very, very good. Lemeli Evans even put in a very good shift at right back as well. And I thought the main was okay at left back. But my only issue was the way we set out, of course, we were too defensive. Look, I can understand, yes, of course, if you want to win the league, if you want to challenge for the title, I understand, yes, some grounds like a Chesterfield, difficult place to go to. Even when we saw it last season when we beat them in January this year, it's always a difficult place to go to. You have to grind out these results. But when you do grind out results in games like this against a very good Chesterfield side, and even other games as well, even not just only Chesterfield, if you're going to other grounds in League Two, it doesn't work out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do get it why, yes, of course, you're playing very defensive. You put the foot off the gas. But my only issue I do have, and this has been a problem for the last 3 games, we don't know how to kill teams off at the moment. And I know we've got quite a few injuries. We've got a few defensive problems. And we've got Aaron Collins coming back now. And it's going to take time for him to obviously get his form back and what he's capable of showing, even what we saw in pre-season. But we need to learn how to kill games. And look, we've got 2 home games this week. Of course, we do have the West Ham under-21s. I'm not going to be at that game, of course. It's a Papa John's trophy. I'm going to, of course, an FA Cup game tomorrow, so there will be a matchday vlog for that. But yes, I will be at Saturday's game against Accrington Stanley, so do expect a matchday vlog this weekend. But I just feel like in that Chesterfield game, I really thought we should have won the game. I feel like the game should have either ended 1-0 or we should have killed the game off. There was opportunities there where I do think we should have killed the game. Hepburn Murphy was quality. I thought he was the best player on the pitch. The two centre-backs, as I mentioned, were good. But what I want to see improving going into Saturday's game against Accrington Stanley is go for goals now. We need to start winning games. There's games opportunity there. I look at the table after when I come out of the stadium. We're only 6 points off top. We're only a few points off playoffs. And it's too early in the season. What I said in the vlog on Saturday, I don't want to obviously disappoint people, is that I have this feeling, and I know it's too early, and I know people might criticise me about it. I had a Dons fan who criticised me on it on Saturday, and I respect their opinion. And they said, how can you say, of course, you don't think we'll go up? It's too early in the season. There's only 8 games, 9 games in. I get that, right? But 1 point in a possible 9 when you're trying to challenge and try and get out of this division. This is an MK Dons side that has got big characteristics with Mendes Liang. Aaron Collins, of course, is just coming back from injury. This is the Dan Crowley in here as well. And look, I still believe Paul Warne is the right man for the job. As I keep said, and I said this, I keep saying it every game I go to. It's too early to say. We're only 6 points off, but we need to now start picking up points. We've got Accrington Stanley, of course, on Saturday at home, and then we've got Shrewsbury away. That is a 6-pointer. If we can win those, we're back in the mix, and hopefully other teams do drop results, because Walsall are now starting to pick up a bit of form. Chesterfield, of course, got a point against us. Swindon are flying at the moment, and Gillingham are the only team that are unbeaten in League Two. So we are going to end the video from here. Let me know what you think about those 5 thoughts, what we can improve. Do you want to see much improvement going into the games coming up? Of course, we do have the cup game against West Ham under 21s. I'm not going to be there. Of course, I am off to an FA Cup game tomorrow. Of course, qualifier round. So you won't see me tomorrow. Maybe I might post a little reaction to the result of the West Ham under 21s. And then, of course, I will be back this Saturday for the home game against Accrington. So let's try and aim for 20 likes on this video, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.